God damn, man, this show's fucking getting to me already, bro. And here we go. What's wrong with me? Welcome back to Jacobite James, and Season 8 of Outlander, the final season, has finally arrived. Now, a week-to-week basis, but we've got Episode 1 that aired today, and I cannot wait to watch this. I'm just like a little child. It's Friday. It's like Christmas. I was running around like an absolute crazy person, knowing that Outlander has come today. Now, as excited as I am, I'm also very saddened. This is going to be a roller coaster of emotions. This is the final season. This is our goodbye to Claire and Jamie's story. Now, we've got a ton more episodes to go through, but this is the beginning of it. And I've got a bit of a mixed emotions towards it ending because I really don't want it to end. But all good things have to come to an end. And I know that there's more Outlander content coming after, well, Blood of My Blood is the only thing confirmed for season 2 right now. But, you know, fingers crossed that there is a John spinoff. You know, you never know. You never know. The red carpet, there was a lot of talk about more spinoffs. So we could get something. I hope so. I hope there's more to branch off of this for sure. I mean, they did it with Blood of My Blood. I'm sure they can do it with many other characters involved in Outlander. But this episode's called Soul of a Rebel. And man, I don't really know what to expect from this. I've seen a few clips. I didn't really watch too much of them. The exclusive clips I get excited for, but I don't really want to watch them because I don't know. It just I'm just so sad. But I'm still so fucking excited to watch this, which is why I could not help but just like, boom, instantly woke up and had to get into this. So without further ado, let's get into the first episode of the final season of Outlander, Soul of a Rebel. Let's get into it. Shit. I hope we get a recap.
Bloody hell is he?
He'll come. No smuggler worth his salt.
All right, we're starting off with Claire and Jamie.
Oh, I just hope he doesn't get close enough to smell the herring.
I won't allow it. Much as I love the sound of your voice, Sassenach, try not to speak unless spoken to.
You have exquisite taste, Mr. Roy.
You'll not have trouble finding. Armies there will be thirsty. You'll easily double.
They buying whiskey?
Who gave you my name?
Mrs. Abbott in Philadelphia.
Do you often take business advice from whores?
You returned with something much better than coin. 2 lassies.
Why is this so stressful already?
Whiskey wasn't the only reason I wanted to meet Mr. Vasquez. Tell me, where'd you find the girls?
It so happens I found them at sea. And 2 daughters, with my knife as encouragement. But not so willing to part with the girls, so I was forced to slit his throat. Still too young to earn. Even the smallest man would tear her to pieces.
Oh, fuck.
Ripe and ready. I don't think she had ever seen a cock before I...
Oh, God, dude.
When I touched her daughter, scratching, biting, screaming. Threw her overboard. Only death would shut her up.
Holy fuck. Oh, shit, Claire. Oh, fuck yeah, dude. Right away.
I need to leave, Sassenach.
What did you do, Sassenach?
Before what he did to Jane and Francis and Faith.
We could have had a life with her, and he robbed us of that.
You told me you held our babe in your hands all those years ago.
Oh, shit.
Did she come to be married to a sea captain with 2 daughters of her own?
Mother Hildegard and me, she must have done something, or Master Raymond. He asked for my forgiveness, but for what? Somebody lied.
God damn, dude. Okay, they're
Why would they steal our child from us?
talking about faith.
I always imagined our daughter in heaven. I mourned an innocent soul who hadn't had a chance. Then to find out she lived, but that her life was cut short.
She was out there, Jane. Did she smile in her sleep like you and Bree? Who held her when she cried? What if nobody did? What if she went through her whole life thinking that nobody wanted her when...
God damn, dude.
You lost your parents at a young age when you don't. But then we found each other. I and the true home of your heart. Maybe it was the same for our daughter. Maybe she wanted too. And found her home, made a family. She was loved, Claire. I'll have to believe that.
Shit, man. This hit real quick. Maybe a spin-off of Faith's journey? I don't know. Theme song. Blue sky. This fucking song, man. Fuck. Soul of a Rebel. Savannah, Georgia, 1779.
Have you managed to sleep at all?
No, thinking about our faith. Now that we still didn't ken.
This has been one of the most anticipated twists.
We shouldn't press her. She's already suffered more than any child should.
Do you think we should tell her? She's our granddaughter.
How can we explain it to her? How it's possible ourselves. She might not believe us. Broken whatever trust she started having in us.
So insane to think about, man.
Piece of faith came to be in our lives, despite all we've lost. We can thank the Lord for that blessing.
Oh, it's so amazing to see Jamie like this.
Good morning, Grandpa. Grandmare.
Yes, good morning to you both. There is some coffee and a wee bit of porridge. Thank you, Mosley.
And since you're up, I wouldn't mind a hand with the press.
Oh, Fergus. Oh, man. You can't. I'm already fucking crying.
Now, I'm careful to be perfectly impartial in its pages. Complimentary to the British Army than they deserve.
Wise choice. As they may question the loyalty of a Frenchman.
Indeed.
Fergus's print shop. What is that?
The British didn't forgive sedition.
Well, I better not get caught then.
He's just like Jamie.
I'm doing everything you taught me.
Difference is you have a family now.
In these times, this little one can do that isn't dangerous. If I'm going to be killed for something, I should like it to be something that matters.
Facts, man.
La plume est mon épée.
The pen is my sword.
Just promise me you'll be careful.
Toujours.
Why didn't Uncle Ian come with you, Grandpa?
I very much wanted to.
I kind of fought him for that, given the lucky Sabba Bairns.
Their families are so big.
All for me.
How do you do that?
Oh, it's not difficult, assassination. Goats and sheep, after all. Cookies don't have legs, huh?
Legs?
How many goats you have, you must count all the legs and divide by 4.
Maybe Fanny would be so kind as to help you all count out the morning deliveries before the news goes stale.
My sister protected her innocence and virtue so far as she could.
Brothel is not an ideal place for a child, but it is home if that's the only home.
Yeah, Fergus.
Made a promise to Francis and to Claire. It is time to go home.
Miss you all terribly.
Well, miss you too.
It won't be goodbye, only au revoir.
Well, their home is still in Georgia, but I want to see Scotland again, man.
You're home.
Aw.
The baby? Damn you!
He claims to be the 9th Earl of Ellesmere and a former soldier in His Majesty's army.
But I assure you, he is, in fact, who he says he is.
Then I'm satisfied. Apologies for the intrusion, my lord.
And I'm satisfied. Oh, William.
Allow me to introduce Trevor Wattiswade Grey, your cousin Benjamin's son.
Oh, Lord John Grey. That's what I'm talking about. I hope we get a spin-off of him.
This is where you live.
Ah, it's so overgrown. I can hardly believe there was a fire here if I hadn't seen it myself.
Oh, they haven't even built that house yet in the trailer.
Ah,
It's young Ian.
Auntie. Vale.
Francis, of course.
Hi, welcome to Fraser's Ridge. See you. Oh, but first, will you lend me a hand with this?
Did he take off the paint? Or the tattoos? I thought they were tattoos, but...
Hello, stables.
Follow me. Something to show you. Captured this city.
And you thought that captain was Ezekiel Richardson?
Rebels would speak to me until I suggested ale and a game of brag.
Traitorous bastard.
I'm sorry, did you say that was my cousin's baby?
And a wife.
I had no idea, but I'm glad he's here. I'll be most pleased.
He's, not here. William, Ben is dead.
Oh, shit.
No, that's impossible.
He was taken prisoner on out with a raiding party and held by rebels at Middlebrook encampment in New Jersey.
Why he has the baby.
It's an outbreak of jail fever. I was terribly saddened.
How was Ben captured? Were any of his comrades taken with him?
I've given you all the information I have.
God damn, dude.
You'd never heard of this wife until after you received word of Ben's death. No, I don't believe it. If Ben were married, he would have told me.
This is a random baby?
The young lady arrived with a bundle of love letters, all sealed with Benjamin's signet ring.
Oh, okay.
By some damn woman.
Some damn woman, am I?
William, may I present Amaranthus, Viscountess Grey.
Amaranthus.
Ben did speak of a cousin, William. Though he neglected to mention, said cousin was a drunkard and a fool.
Oh, there it is. Did Ian build that?
Welcome home. Built your house, what do you?
Our house?
Aye. I've took
Oh my god.
Auntie. Staked out a wee garden for you.
I thought I
There she is.
Rachel, look at you. You're glowing.
Now, would you like to see thy house?
You know, more in time.
Oh, this is amazing, man.
What do you think?
Wow, Ian.
Just like I imagined. These are from the stables.
Surgeries. So I made the south-facing windows nice and big.
Is it to thy liking, Claire?
I don't know what to say.
It's like, it's kind of like their old one, but way better, obviously.
Be lying if I said I wasn't a wee bit selfish in putting this together, seeing as I have here with two patients right here.
That staircase is cool.
Francis, have a look upstairs.
What do you think of this room, Francis? So, you wouldn't be disappointed if I were to tell you I was thinking it should be yours. An armoire over here for your clothes and a wee chair to sit and read.
It's yours.
For my own.
If it suits you.
Suits me well.
God damn, man, this show's fucking getting to me already, bro. What's wrong with me?
Shape of you in the moonlight, Sassenach. You look just as you did night we made our faith.
Oh, damn.
It was the night you first told me you loved me in the Laird's chamber, Lallybroch. You were standing near the window. The moon was streaming in.
You told me you wanted me from the first time you ever saw me. With my hard head and my round ass. Do you know that was the night Faith was conceived?
Once I was inside you, I'd have been content if that was the last thing I ever felt. Can't a piece of myself would be inside you forever.
I love them. I love them. They're like my favorite couple.
You don't happen to have any Jesuit bark hidden somewhere?
That's... Sir. Forgive me. This is Captain Charles Cunningham.
I am merely content to sit at my desk and help out when I can.
Of course.
You are correct that I'm retired, though I prefer to retain the appellation of honor, and more because I've never much liked the name Charles.
You fought for the king, then, and we would have been on opposite sides of the same battlefield. War is a terrible thing. I am most happy to be done with it.
Oh, shit.
Until I found a place beautiful enough to bring me some peace.
This is a good thing, though, right? Two worlds kind of finding common ground, peace, life after war. I hope.
Especially since he's a redcoat.
He's retired, like me. Says he's done with the war. Though, I do wonder if the war is done with him.
Yeah.
Someone could wonder the same thing about you.
Trust me, Sassenach, I'm done.
Jamie's fought enough wars. I think we're done with that.
The hair of the dog that bit you.
God, what is that?
Is that whiskey and egg or something? Oh, God.
I, too, want Richardson to pay for his actions, and he will. But there are ways to go about it that perhaps entail less drinking one.
Yeah, come on, man.
It might be easier to ask what you want to do. What you don't.
It might be easier to know what I want to do if I knew who I bloody was.
Yeah.
It is up to you to decide who you want to be and to act accordingly.
Go live with Jamie for a day. Come on.
Choose to call yourself Ransom, Fraser, or Grey. Parentage would tolerate the way you treated Lady Grey yesterday. That is something I insist you remedy.
Damn right, John Gray.
Traditional homecoming gift, but it's very thoughtful of you, Lizzie.
Lizzie's back. Let's go.
Come over for you and Kezzy and Josiah.
The twins, right?
If someone should come to visit, or a new bairn should be born, or a settler. Don't tell the bees they'll take offense and all of them will just fly away.
We can't have that.
There's that scene. It's Brianna. Oh my God. It's like a reunion.
So tall.
Like how big Jeremiah is.
Mr. Mandy?
I cannot believe it. you doing here?
We all need to come home.
Doesn't matter now, lass. You're here. We all are.
Oh, everyone's back together. Holy fuck, dude.
Our house is your house. You ken that well enough. You can stay here till we build you one of your own.
Annie is so sweet with Mandy. How did she come to be living with you?
Your brother took her under his protection.
About that.
Does that mean he knows that you're his father?
He does.
Take it he's not too happy about that.
Mummy, read me a story.
What's the magic word?
Read me, Granda, please.
Ah, right. Ah.
It's like a painting.
It's a book from the future, dude. Oh, shit.
Make a meal of anyone close by wanting to count.
He's just making shit up.
I ken it.
Because I told you about it years ago. We were on a ship to Jamaica.
This one is for you.
The Merc Manual. 13th edition. Popular writer. Either that.
Prevention of access of human feces to the mouth.
What folk have learned about healing. I'm guessing you ken not to eat shite.
I hope you know not to eat shite.
This one, duh?
Lord of the Rings? No way.
Frodo Baggins.
Frodo
The
Baggins.
Welshman.
Not exactly. That's one of Jem's favourites. Mine too.
Oh my god. Me too. That's amazing.
Settled on the ridge since you left. You should go about. Introduce yourself.
Miss Rogers' beard.
I weren't even sure if the letters would reach you when we left them at the bank. An inheritance, I suppose. We thought you should ken what had become of us.
To coming home. To family.
Slanger.
If they created a bank account then, would they be able to find it in the future? I don't know.
Back another book. I didn't want to show it in front of the kids, but
Oh no.
Soul of a Rebel, Scottish Roots of the American Revolution by Franklin W. Randall.
Frank.
the research Daddy was doing before he died. It was published after we had both left. I knew that if I read it, it would feel like losing him all over again.
Them out because as long as there were still unopened ones, you were still alive.
Something must have happened for you to come back in the middle of a war.
Yeah. Craziness.
There's something we need to tell you too about Fanny and your sister.
That's news.
Lady Grey, I owe you an apology. I beg your forgiveness for it.
And perhaps, when Trevor is older, you can tell him of his father.
Do we trust her yet? Are we supposed to not trust her? I don't know.
This Robert Cameron not only kens about the Jacobite gold, but he knows where we live.
The big ass bird.
What's to stop him coming after you?
Nothing. If he can time travel.
As soon as we're back at the house, I'll move the gold. That way, if Cameron does come looking.
My God.
Oh, shit.
King George. There are devils on both sides of this war.
Oh, God.
Room, you mean, old lady? Ah! That really hurt!
Hey, what the fuck? Who the hell is this?
My house.
The girl spoke to me rudely, sir, and I will not have it. Are all undoubtedly going to hell.
What? Who is this chick? Is that the captain's mom?
Who the devil was that?
The Wicked Witch of the West, I hate.
Is that the bark?
Just brought me Jesuit bark.
I think perhaps that witch, Mrs. Cunning.
Why the fuck was she so rude?
Is it my face you see looming in the darkness?
Oh, man. That's fucking rough, dude.
Why'd you not tell me that Frank Randall looked like Blackjack?
I haven't thought about that in a very long time. I remember being startled by the resemblance, but once I was acquainted with Blackjack,
Yeah, they look alike for sure.
because they were so different.
Because they're the same guy.
I had married someone who looked so much like Blackjack Randall.
I might have been upset. There'd been no point. You are mine. Was he an honest man?
Frank was the good guy.
Can I trust him, do you think?
He wouldn't write something that he knew to be false. Why?
Because he mentions my name 14 times so far.
Holy shit, dude.
There'll be a battle in about a year's time at a place called King's Mountain, and that James Fraser dies in it.
And here we go. Let the fucking stress begin. Oh, man. That was the first episode. Again, I called it roller coaster of emotions. I don't know how many times I laughed and cried, stressed. It's so good to have them back. All of them. All of them. This was a huge reunion, and it was beautiful. I'm so happy to have this show back, though. I just feel like this is where I belong. You know what I mean? It's so weird. On the next Outlander.
I'm so scared to lose you again.
I'm not certain I will fight Claire, but we need to be ready, regardless of the book.
If anything were to happen to me, would you stay here?
Nothing is going to happen to you.
Many of your countrymen, like myself, are raising our own militia.
You're asking me to fight with you.
It won't be today, will it? You're not coming back, are you?
We cannot change the course of history. Lord knows we've tried.
There is something amiss here. I know it.
I know you've seen some terrible things. I have too.
Hold on to me.
Oh my God. What the fuck? There's so much going to happen in this goddamn season, it being its last season as well. There's so much going to happen. Well, that episode, holy crap, started off with a bang. Was like, okay, let's get ready. let's do this. And then it was just all lovely and reunions and bringing everybody back, catching up where everybody's been, what they've been doing. And then it started getting dark. Of course, you could not keep that away for at least one episode. But there's some really nostalgic moments in that episode that really jog your memory on the seasons before. And that one hit me the most. The Frank one, when he was reminded of Blackjack and the similarities of Frank and Randall. God damn, dude. And that was like right at the beginning. That was a crazy couple of episodes for sure back then. And now, for nostalgic purposes and, for content, obviously stay tuned because I do have more videos coming. It's taken me a little bit to get them made, but this makes me want to actually make them even more, finish them, get them done, get them out, showcase my nostalgic moments, favorite moments of each season. And I know I've said that before, and my ADHD mind gets triggered with many other things along the way, and guilty. But I want to get these done for sure because now Outlander season 8's out. We got to get we're getting these videos out, reactions, and yeah, what an episode! I'm so happy to have these characters back: Jamie and Claire, and Brianna and Roger, Fergus. All the kids, honestly, when the episode first started, I think I was bawling already. Just to see Jamie and Claire not as two individuals falling in love, not two parents taking care of their kids. It's now their grandparents. And they have been for a while, but it's just it being the last season is a little bit more of a realization of, man, the how far we've come from the beginning, from them having kids, now their kids having kids, to them having realized that their kid, first kid, actually might have survived and had kids of their own and had went through troubles and showed up almost basically at their doorstep and having to deal with that. That's, man, it's so crazy. So crazy. The twists and how far we've come to where we're at now. You know, their old iconic house that they built in Georgia and now their new one, and having everybody there except for William. But I think William's got his own kind of path, you know, going through the traumatic last season of losing potentially what would have been his, you know, future, his the girl he loved. Finding out that Jamie was his father and having to kind of deal with that. He's not just a Grey, he's a Fraser. And he's got a lot to deal with because last season he had a lot of built up anger. And goddamn, man. But this season looks like, just from that little bit and the trailer and the clips, there's a lot going to happen in this season. And it's either going to bring joy by the end of it or bring pain and tears and so much more. I don't know. It's hard to think about right now because of the amounts that's still going to happen. But I look forward to getting to the end and seeing what they've chose to do for us and for the characters. Anyways, I loved that episode. That episode was great. I loved everything about it, and I cannot wait for more. Let me know in the comments what you think of this episode and how you felt. How you felt. Did you cry? Did you laugh? Did you enjoy it? Are you looking forward for more? I mean, I know as Outlander fans, we've gotten this far. Of course we are. And of course we felt the same. But I want to hear it. Tell me. But anyways, if you haven't already, guys, hit that thumbs up, hit that bell, hit that sub to get notified for more content here at Jacobite James, especially more Outlander content, as that is our purpose, our main purpose here. It did venture into different branches, but Outlander is my heart and soul. It's where I belong. I love it to death. And, well, hell, named my daughter after Claire. So, I mean, you gotta love it if you're doing that, right? But anyways, stay tuned for more Outlander content and more content here if you find it. And if you find something you enjoy, let me know so I can make more content on it. Because I'll keep doing things I love, but I want to know if you guys love it. But anyways, thank you for watching, everybody, taking that time out of your day to watch it. You guys are absolutely amazing. Thank you for the new members. I know this might, you guys signed up a little bit ago, but I appreciate it. Every little bit helps to keep going with this and to keep making this become more of a dream and more of a journey of where it started. So I do appreciate it. So with that, hope everybody has a great day, and we'll catch you on the next one. Have a good one, everybody. Take it easy.